What's going on, Canes fans? We are live back at the Scoop on the U. This is another session of the Crude on the U where we're interviewing elite recruits. And we have with us tonight a very, very, very special recruit. We have the number one ranked running back in the 2025 class in the 24/7 Sports Composite Score. We have Jordon Davison out of Mater Dei High School in California. And if you're not familiar with Mater Dei is a powerhouse on the West Coast. What's up, Jordan? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
Dude, man, I'm doing real good, man. Thanks for taking the time to jump on real quick and do an interview tonight.
Of course.
So, man, uh, tell us about the season that you just had. How are you guys? Are you guys still in it? Is it still going, or have you guys been done for a minute?
Yeah, we still going. We currently going into this week. We'll be in our section finals against St. John Bosco. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's going to be a big game. So that's
That's
just
a
to see who goes to state. So
that's a huge game, bro. Like, I
yeah,
mean, that's some powerhouse, stuff right there. Like, for real, for real.
yes, sir.
So, what is your current height and weight?
I'm currently 6 feet, 205.
Okay. And have you had your any speed times done? 40-yard dash, anything like that?
Yeah, my 40-yard dash is current. I ran. It be like going up and down. I ran 4.5 and now I ran a 4.4.
Also, it's okay.
But
That
yeah,
happens a lot,
it's in
bro.
there. Yeah,
Especially when you're young and learning the technique and learning how to do it, because it's not a natural thing for a football. How many times do you line up in a track position and run straight forward on football?
yeah,
It's not a normal thing unless you're a track guy. You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
So this off season, what were some of the workouts that you did that you feel really, really helped you this season?
Just explosiveness. I did a lot of work with bands and stuff, just getting my hips more flexible and just opening up some more.
Did you work with any specific trainers?
Uh, yeah, Honor and Travell Gaines
Okay. Okay.
at Athletic Gaines.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Do you do 7-on-7?
Yes, sir.
Who you run with?
I'm gonna be playing with Raw 7 on this year out of Florida. So
That's cool. Is that going to be your first time ever in the state?
no, sir.
Okay. So who is your guy? I'm kind of curious for Mater Day. Who is your guys' biggest rival school? Is it Bosco, or do you guys have another school that's your biggest or a bigger rival?
Our biggest rival is Servite,
Okay.
cause like it's like a long history, but like most of our toughest games is against St. John Bosco.
So far this season, what kind of stats you been putting up?
Uh, I'm currently averaging 10 yards a game. I mean 10 yards a carry.
I got you.
Uh, I think I'm at like 115 a game,
You're
and
averaging 115 a game.
yeah,
That ain't bad, man.
and then I think on the season I'm at 1400.
You're at 1400.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, you've been putting in work, man. That's for sure. So, you being the number one ranked running back in the 24/7 composite score rankings, I'm going to ask you, what traits do you feel make an elite running back, mental and physical? What makes it what gives them that edge, from everybody else? There's really good running backs everywhere, but elite running backs are few and far.
I mean, for me, I just separate myself by learning what the line is doing and how they're blocking it, because it helps me personally. Because like once you know where they're going, you know where the guy that's going to be free or where the open spot is going to be, and learning how to read defenses, like depending on the coverage or how they're lined up, it helps me a lot. Because at the school I'm at, they teach us they teach us all that. So it's just basically developing us for a college program.
What's the like the running back room like right now? Like, who do you share carries with?
Nathaniel Frazier,
Okay, wait, what grade is he in?
he's a junior.
Okay, okay. So you guys would be together in it for one more year then, huh?
Yes, sir.
And do you guys basically split carries
Uh,
or
yeah,
different games, different reasons?
you could say we split.
Okay. What do you want to improve on the most? Going into this next season. If it's something you noticed this season, said, hey, I need to work on this off season coming up.
Uh, I me personally, I want to work on being a leader because
Yeah.
I'm not that vocal, but I need to start being more vocal. And another thing I need to work on is just being there for my teammates when they need me, and I just want to be there for them when they're going through tough times or a little frustrated. So I just want to be like the brother that they can lean on.
That's very important. I'm glad that you're already thinking about the leadership stuff because that's questions we ask guys usually a grade ahead of what you're at right now, but we start asking them questions about leadership. So for you to already be talking about it on your own, I'm impressed. That's very good. Describe your game. Who is Jordon Davison? What kind of player are you?
Uh, well, every time I touch the field, I'm the greatest player on that field. So, um, I would consider myself all around because I can go out the backfield, go catch passes and stuff, and you know I most definitely can run between the tackles.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of hard to describe my game because like it's so many like I have so many weapons that really don't get used as much because we have so much talent like around me. So
So we
kind of
don't
hard.
always get to see everything you can do because, like you said, I mean, Matt or Day, I know you guys got a sick deep talent there. You guys got you. It's a high school. It's actually got like depth. Not many high schools got depth, but your school does.
Yes, sir.
Do you have some favorite players? College or pro guys you look up to?
Pro guys, I look up to Alvin Kamara, and I used to watch. I used to watch Leonard Fournette and a couple of those other guys. So
Kamara kind of fits your game. You know,
yes, sir.
he really does. That speed, a little bit smaller, but that speed back style, man. What gets you most excited on game day? Is it a big play for you, your teammates, or just walking on the field before the game starts? Like, what gets you most excited?
Uh, just just being there because like some people they don't even get the opportunity to be on that big of a stage. So I just every time I touch the field, even at practice, I just take advantage of it because it can all be taken away from me in a snap. So God put me here for a reason, so I'm going to take advantage of it.
I mean, that's good to stay humble like that, bro. Good to stay humble and hardworking. Good looking out on that. We're going to talk about some game week film study here versus a defensive line that you'll be facing. What are some of the first things you try to identify on the defensive line as far as a weakness that you can exploit?
Uh, it's just like seeing who's getting off the ball and seeing how they're getting off. But most of the time, I just read. I look for like how the linebackers in the secondary play because once we get in the film room with the line, they'll explain how they're doing all that, and
Okay,
we just adjust to that.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
And you're often running in the second level, anyways. You're running right past the defensive line, so I mean that makes sense. Yeah. How's recruiting going for you, man? Are you enjoying this whole process?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it all because just like I said earlier, not a lot of people get the opportunity. So I just been being grateful for everything that's been coming my way, and I never burn bridges with anybody. I communicate with all people, so it's just being there and seeing what fits me best and just building relationships.
Were you surprised by that Miami offer, or was it something that maybe you expected?
Uh, I had got offered by Coach Cristobal when he was at Oregon.
Okay.
So for me, it was just like wow, because he came back and reevaluated me and gave me the offer again. So it just means that he's seen something in me, and the way that you guys are going to turn the program around, the way that it was before, it's just gonna be a big upside for y'all.
No doubt, man. That's what we're looking for, is to get back on top and straight up. Uh, who did you speak with when you got this offer, or whether were you not able to get on the phone call?
Coach Smith.
Coach Smith. Okay. Okay. Anything stick out that he had to say to you?
Coach Smith is a real dude.
Yeah.
He's humble and he just wants to put you in the best position you can be in.
He's a good dude, man. Every recruit I speak with that talks to him just says, it's basically the same thing you're saying. Like he's real. He's always real, always trying to put guys in the best position to succeed. So it makes sense. Yeah, totally, totally. What other schools are showing you a lot of love?
Uh, Everybody's showing me love.
Seems
Like
like it.
it's been a little crazy lately. So um, some schools off the top of my head: Georgia, Alabama, Texas, uh, USC, Ohio State, Michigan. Most of every school in the country, basically.
And in your 2025, so I mean that speaks volumes, bro. That's big time right there.
Yes,
What
sir.
are speaking about colleges? What are some of the factors going to be when it comes time? You got some time still, but what are some of the factors going to be in choosing a college? Things that are important to you, like relationships with the coaches, a winning background, development. What would you be looking for?
With me, I just want to go somewhere where I know I'm gonna get developed into a better player, and when I leave there, I'm gonna be a better person than what I came in before then. So, and I want to go somewhere where it's a good academic school because football, it's not gonna last you. Like you can't play football your whole life. So I want to be able to do something with my life after football. So yeah, academics, and I want to go somewhere where I can like live, where I know I can just where uh where I know I can adapt there and be be like feel like family oriented. So
Somewhere you can like feel like home, kind of,
yes sir, yes sir,
where you can be yourself and feel confident.
yes sir.
I got you. I got you, man. That's definitely important. Do you play other sports?
Yeah, I run track.
Okay, you run track. What meets do you run track?
This gonna be my first year, so I'm gonna run
Oh,
the one and the 4x1,
you're gonna do the 100 and the what?
4x1, and I'll probably run the two.
Okay, I'll be looking out for your times on that for sure, no doubt.
Yes sir.
Shout out, give a good shout out to some of the coaches that have been helping you from your high school. Show them some love.
Coach Taylor, offensive coordinator, Coach O'Hara, and Coach Rollo, and Coach Dubar. They helped me a lot, you know, especially coming down from NorCal. It helped me from a lot. I mean, it helped me a lot. Adapting
Is
to
that
the new.
that's where you started playing? Was up in NorCal?
Yes, sir. I moved down here my freshman year.
Okay. What's funny is I actually had a leadership question on here. We already kind of spoke about, you wanting to become more vocal, instead of letting your actions speak for you. And is that something that you want to work on, like, starting this week and getting better and better and better all the time? Is that something you want to work on every week?
Yes, sir. I've been stepping up and being more vocal these past couple of weeks, especially going into playoffs because you never know what the team needs. Well, you can notice what the team needs, and our team is young, so we need a little bit of leadership. So I've been trying to step in and take that role.
I'm sure your coaches appreciate that too. Do you have a favorite drill? One that you just love to get out there and do?
We got this little drill where we go through the bags, then
Yeah.
we jump cut, and then we go like through bags, like run through bags
Yep. Yep.
down the sideline. So I had one of those. I had a run just like that this past Friday, so
Where
it
you could
it,
just kind of
it
bouncing.
translated into the game. Yeah,
It bounced you a little bit and you got free.
yes sir.
What's the toughest drill you go through? For you, like personally, what's the one that's just like just wears you down?
Uh, the bag drills when we do blocking,
Yeah. Yeah. I
cause
get
it's just like they shoot for the form, like they're looking for the form. So it takes a little time, and like when you're not getting there, you get a little frustrated.
you. So our fans, especially over in Miami, we're all the way across the nation. Compared to where you're at in California. What's the game day experience like in California? What's the vibe? What's the energy like? What's the crowds like? Full stands, a lot of crowds. Is it hyped up? Is it, what's it like on game day?
Game days is crazy. It don't get no better than this. Like I'm telling you now. Like if you look at some of the videos on YouTube of our games, you'll be like, wow, it's just seeing that many people at the games, it just makes you more motivated to go harder. So
Oh, sure.
yeah, so hopefully our fans can pack this Rose Bowl this Friday. So
Oh, you're gonna be in the Rose Bowl, huh?
yes, sir.
Damn, bro. There's hella seats in the Rose Bowl.
Yes, sir.
There's hella seats in the Rose Bowl. But yeah, I hope you guys pack it as much as you can, man. I've been there a couple times actually, dude. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous facility.
Yes, sir.
So, outside of just the vibe, the crowd, what makes California football so special? Is it the competition that goes along with the crowds and the vibe and all that stuff? All the talent you guys have, all the good coaching, does all that play into a role?
Most definitely. Especially at the school where I'm at right now. Our league play has to be like one of the toughest in the nation, if not the toughest in the
Yeah.
nation. Cause it's so like you got dudes like D not DJ uh Mateo Uelenge.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his last name.
It's all good, bro. I got you.
Uh, you got kids like Peyton Woodyard, um, Emmett Mosley,
Some
all
athletes.
those all those dudes. It's just you going against the best every week, so it just you ain't got no choice but to be better because you got all these guys in practice pushing you to be better, going against the ones. Even if you on scout, you going against top guys
Yeah.
that just haven't got their chance yet. So it just motivates you and pushes you to be better every day.
Well, I know it made her day, man. Like we spoke about, you guys got depth. There's always going to be somebody behind someone who's hungry to get carries, So yeah, you got to put that work in on a talented team like that.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
man, I just have one question left for you here, Jordan. It's a question that we ask every single recruit that comes on to the show for an interview. Is
Mhm.
why do you love football? Why do you go, or what gives you that fire and passion to go out there on a weekly basis and perform at such an elite level?
Because me personally, I like to stay active, and playing football is just like it's like a job to me.
Yeah.
And knowing that I can get my mom from stop working by playing football, it just gives me a big push because I don't want my mom working no more. So
Yeah.
it's just like, why not go out there and put in hard work on the football field, and my mom's putting in hard work at her job. You know what I'm saying? So I basically treat it like a job, but have fun at the same time.
So it's not just about you. You got somebody else that you want to take care of as well, which moms, of course, and that's fantastic, man. That's a fantastic answer. I love it. Um, Jordon, man, we hit, I just kind of hit you up on the DM real quick to see if you were available, tonight. We kind of made it happen real quick, bro. But man, I really appreciate you, giving us this 20 minutes of your free time tonight just to come on and get the Canes fan base more familiar with you, because we definitely want to stay in touch and bring you back on in the future so we can, talk about your development and all that kind of stuff and your recruitment.
of course, appreciate you having me. You
Yeah,
know,
man, I appreciate you coming on.
it's just more exposure. I just look at it as more exposure, and just I appreciate you reaching out to me because I just want to get out there more, like, and interact with more fans of the school and see how the people are around there. So
Well, my co-host that's normally on here with me, he writes for All Hurricanes, which is part of Sports Illustrated. So
uh-huh.
I'm sure he'll be looking over the interview that we just did, and he might add a little bit of a little something and something into his articles about it. If not, and then he'll probably want to talk to you himself on the, just privately. But we can get something like that set up on the down low, So
Yes,
just
sir.
man, like I said, Jordon, just thank you, bro. Thank you for giving us this free time. Like I said, man, you guys, this is the number one running back in the 2025 class. If you're looking at the 24/7 Sports composite score, I always get my tongue tied with that, man. But yeah,
You are
thank
good.
you again, Jordon, and man, we'll talk soon. All right,
Of course. Thank you.
have a great night.
Yeah, you too.
All right, Canes fans, that was just a one-off tonight here. We just a random one one recruit show. Me and him had been trying to get something set up, but we couldn't get set up for anything on a Wednesday just because it just didn't work with his schedule. And he was saying Sundays were good for him, and I just, I was free, so I hit him up on the DM. He said, "Man, I'm open. Let's make it happen." So boom, kind of same thing on me and Paul do, man. We kind of just make this stuff up on the fly. We just hit it and run with it, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. There wasn't a big announcement about it or anything, but like I said, man, y'all just watched the number one running back in the 2025 class right there, ranked from the 24/7 Sports composite score. So Jordon Davison, Mater Day High School. It doesn't get much better than that. So thank you guys for tuning in. And of course, as always, it's all about the U. Go Canes.